Hey guys, how you doing? This is Mango etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for Divine Gate episode number 6. Now, in a nutshell, all this episode was Arthur saying, "I'm going to the Divine Gate. Are you coming with me?" Now, this invitation was extended to the Knights of the Round, Akane, Atto, Midori, and Team Genji. I can't remember their names, so I'm just gonna call them Team Genji. And at first, well, basically, the Knights of the Round are on it straight away. They're like, "Yep, I'll follow you. I'll follow you to Divine Gate." Same with Midori, but Akane and Atto, they seem to be hesitant at first, and this lasted throughout the episode, and with them saying, "Yeah, all right, cool, we'll go for it" at the end. Now with Team Genji, we don't really get to see the reaction to finding out and how they felt about it. Like, were they hesitant at first? Like, not, we don't get to see none of that. All we see from this that I want to talk about is how Genji, we find out that Genji and Loki had a prior meeting like before this event. Now that looks shady. We see, Loki, he's standing on the windowsill and it's just the two of them in the room, and Genji's on the couch and he's just looking over, and yeah, that just whole thing just looks shady. So something's going down there. Because I know previously, was it Loki that set the, like, Loki was responsible for like the bad thing to happen in one episode prior to this. So Loki has been acting shady for a while now, but is Genji on it as well? Or is it a blackmail thing? We don't know. We'll find out later. Now, the rest of the episode was Arthur's flashback, and here is how. This is basically what I'm going to go into right now, is my understanding of how things are for Arthur. So, as we find out in the episodes, the Divine Gate has opened up before, and when it did open up before, it merged the three worlds: Celestia, Terrestia, and Heliostia. It merged these three worlds, and this is when I think that Arthur ended up in Celestria. And when he was there, this is when he met Santa Claus and Lisa, and during his time with them, something happened where he's now without both of them. And after this event is when he met Loki, and then he met Loki for the first time, and this is where we find out that he wants to be a king rather than a god. It seemed like Loki was going to turn him into a god, but Arthur turned that offer down and said, "Nah, I'd rather be a king." So I'm guessing that Arthur sees kings as more helpful. I'm guessing that Arthur thinks that he'd be more help to the world as a king rather than a god. And so this all leads to why Arthur wants to find the Divine Gate again. He says he wants to reshape the world and return it to its correct state, but I really do think that he's got his own personal reason, and this personal reason involves Santa Claus and Lisa. Maybe something tragic happened to them. Maybe they died. Maybe Lisa died, and like he just wants to bring them back, or make it so that he can be with them again, and that's his reason for going for the Divine Gate. So that's everything that's came out of the episode. We got Arthur, this very Arthur focused episode. Just seeing what he was like as a kid, seeing him meet Loki, and finding out that he wants to reshape the world. I'm not too sure how legit that's him saying that is, and then. Yeah, no, we know who we're going to the Divine Gate with: Knights of the Round, Team Akane, Team Genji. Something's going on there with Genji. Is it blackmail, or is he just straight up on Loki's side of things? And yeah, I think that's everything I want to say about the episode. I'm going to give this episode a 3-star rating, call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care, have a nice day.